Hey PKs, what's going on? It's your girl Shavonne Shipman Cook. Just wanted to stop in to see how you all are doing. I know it's been a while since I've been in front of you, but I am very grateful to have this opportunity just to check in with you to see what's going on, and then to share, some of the things that have been happening with me. In the last live video that I did talk about doing some writing and doing some video content just to share what's been going on in my world. It's actually been okay. I've had some struggles. One of the first things that really kind of threw me off my block a little bit was Mother's Day. Um, Mother's Day was kind of crazy because I ended up getting sick that weekend. I wasn't able to hang out with my family and go to church. That on top of the fact that, I miss my mom, right? When we first started this blog, this organization, I did a live with my husband and also Dr. Leonard Favorite, who is a counselor, and to talk about grief. So I don't want to do a deep dive on that. You guys probably know that story. But I miss my mother terribly. And, some of the things that I have happened in my life, even today, it's been 8 years since she's passed, but I still have that urge to pick up the phone and call mom. And thank God my dad is still here. I'm very close to my dad. But there's something about my mom where she can like shoot straight from the hip, and she's doing it with love. Even though you might feel beat up a little bit, just a little bit. She just had, that type of personality. And you can take what she was saying and know that she's, telling you the truth and giving it from her heart. So that was a little crazy. I do thank God that my sister that night did stop by to come see me. So that was definitely good. Some other things that have been happening with me, just this feeling of a shift about to happen and not really knowing what is about to shift. It's a very disconcerting place to be, especially for a person like me who loves to be prepared, right? I want to get in front of it. I want to know what challenges are coming, how I might overcome some of those challenges. But with this, I don't know. But I do understand that I need to be close to the Lord. I need to be close to wise counsel. I need to be prayed up. And I need to ride and just trust that God is the pilot, not even the co-pilot. Like, God is the pilot, and He is going to see me through whatever happens. And that's been something that's been weighing on me for a good while, at least since the beginning of the year. And like I said, it can feel very disconcerting. It can feel like you're just wandering. But I do understand that in those moments, you keep doing what you know you were assigned to do, right? You keep trusting, you keep going, and then somehow you'll end up being ready for whatever happens. But yeah, that has been very weird, and I haven't written that yet because I don't even know what to say. And I know some of you have probably been there. Like, something's not quite sitting right in your spirit, or, like there's about to be a bit of a shift, and you're not quite sure where it's coming from, I know I'm not the only one that has had that experience. So yeah, it's been interesting, to say the least. But again, I'm just trusting God through it all. And then when it happens, I'll write it down and I'll share it. But right now, I'm kind of like, I don't know what's about to break. I don't know what's about to break. I just know I'm here and I have work to do. And I'm just going to keep doing that work until God says differently. But yeah, share with me what's happening with you all. What are some things that might be beneficial to kind of talk through together? I know the things that I've shared in this video, it's not necessarily PK specific, right? But we kind of have a different color when we go through some things, by nature of who we are, how we've been raised. And one thing that I will share with you is I kind of had like this point of crisis, right? Because I, I'm not even sure how to explain it. Like I came to this cross section of who I am, whose I am, what I believe, and what people might think or feel. And how if I don't make the right decision, and I will admit sometimes there's like analysis paralysis, because it's like, well, I have to analyze this so that I make the right decision, because if I don't, then it's going to have these impacts, right? And then not only that, I'm also a pastor's wife. So, that whole thing with being a pastor's kid and a pastor's wife is like a double-edged sword kind of. And you're like super careful. But my whole thing that I would encourage, especially people who are sitting in the seat that I sit in, right? You can only do what God has called you to do. You can go to God in prayer, He will answer, and you can feel confident in the decisions that you make, but you can't overanalyze it. People are just not going to understand. And maybe they will, and maybe it's like the hymn, they'll understand it better by and by. But all you can do is what you know to do, and then leave the rest of it to the Lord, because ultimately He's the one that we answer to. Do the right thing for yourself, for your family. Do what you know God has led you to do, and just leave it right there. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. It's easy to do, but work not to land there, to live there. But anyway, that's just kind of what's happening with me. I know it's kind of vague, but I really don't have any true details, to tell you the truth. I will say that in November, the PK's Talk Back will be doing a gathering, and I am so excited. So make sure you stay tuned for all of those details. There will be a little bit of a fee, but it's not astronomical. I am hoping that you will come out and meet us, and just have fun. It really is just going to be a night of fun. We're not going to do anything super serious, and even if there are moments of seriousness, it's not going to last that long. We really just want to come together, fellowship, and have a good time together. We need to, get off the playing field every now and again and just fellowship with those who are of like mind. So I hope you will join us. I believe that date is November 19th, but we will be putting out a save the date flyer really, really soon. And again, we're just looking forward to being with you, to fellowshipping with you, to meeting you in person. And like I said, I always say this. If you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, please feel free to inbox us, email us at thepktb@gmail.com. If you're on Facebook, you can email us. I'm sorry, you can message us on this page, and we will definitely respond to you. I hope you have a fantastic day. I look forward to talking to you really soon. May God bless you,